How's it hanging, ladies and folks? My name is Chris R.R. Bauzo, and this is my show. You're about to hear Chapter 9 of my ongoing sword and sorcery sci-fi narrative. A story written, read, performed, and edited, all with your earholes in mind. So don't even concern yourself with going back to catch up quite yet, because this episode, like every episode, just so happens to be the perfect jumping-on point. And then, once you're hooked, feel free to go back and check out all the previous episodes of the show while you wait for the next one to drop. But for now, all I need you to do is sit back, relax, and allow me to unfurl the wizard scroll. The sudden tonal shift from bouncy, bubbly, inoffensive beats to hard and heavy riffs from heck was jarring for some. Jarring for most, honestly, given that the change had been brought about by a public showcasing of super forbidden demon magic. But that was neither here nor there, as after the momentary fog of confusion was lifted, shit got lit right quick in the Timberfall Tavern.
Yeah! No, yeah! How y'all doing tonight? I'm Jack Guile, and this is my Black Demon Society. We've got a great show for you tonight, people. But first, let me hear it from my main man, the whiz with the biz, as it's as the rise for summoning us forth from the demon realm.
Wait, did he just say demon realm?
And now, without further ado, what do you say we fire it up?
The freshly summoned Black Demon Society rocked the ever-loving socks off everybody in that building-sized stump. The hundreds of concert-goers who had, for the most part, taken the sight of Macaroon 5 being possessed by demons surprisingly well. Indeed, dear listener, and let me tell you, the venue was lit in more ways than one that eve. Because that demon band, on top of achieving lit status through their musical prowess, had also quite literally set the venue on fire. The flames multiplied quickly, from a few scattered pieces of burning stage equipment, which spread to cover nearly the entire stage in a matter of moments, as the demons simply continued on playing, completely unfazed by the giant pyre that had totally engulfed them as well. Nobody seemed to mind, though, as it did look really neat.
Oh, bother. Those flames are getting quite large. Fucking stage dive, here I come! Someone catch me, goddammit! Fuck!
But no one came to his aid. Instead, those craven concert-goers parted and allowed him to belly flop onto the dirty, sticky bar floor. His head bounced twice before settling, so you know he hit it hard. And lo, the wizard was knocked out cold.
Oh my god, golly goddamn shit! What the fuck is going on out here?
Krystall Everfall emerged from the little elf's room and was aghast at the sight of the fivesome of elves on stage, who are all sorts of fucked up and on fire now as well, performing where Macaroon 5 had once stood, playing before that sea of wild, flailing bodies with limbs swinging to and fro. Some unlucky arcs even ending in some guy's skull, or his balls, or both. Ah! My skull and balls! Oh! She stood in utter confusion at the sight of the scene before her. The beloved Macaroon 5, altered, twisted, perverted by some demonic influence. Those cathartic flames left unchecked, free to grow larger, hotter, brighter by the moment. The plumes of black ashen smoke that quickly filled the room, coating the ceiling above with a darkness blacker than a starless night. The entire grisly scene tinted with a deep demonic red, as she spotted an unconscious Azataz lying flat on his back, in an open teal robe and matching thong, directly in the center of that rowdy, ravenous, rambunctious crowd. The crowd too captivated by good vibes and booze to even realize they had just begun trampling him.
Ah, damn! It's like a Trevor Scotch concert in here. Ugh, do I help him? Or do I just go home? He's magic. He'll be all right. Right?
Right!
Ah!
Hi there. I'm Azataz, by the way. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. And I'm terribly sorry for snapping like that before. I don't know what came over me. I wasn't myself, and I fear I've left an awful first impression.
Well, look who learned some manners. I'm Krystall. Wait a minute. Were your irises always glowing red like that?
Never mind such details, my dear. Are you hungry? Perchance you would care to share a booth with me and partake in the delicacy known as the $10.99 all-you-can-eat until you leave your seat special.
I mean, this place is on fire currently. Shouldn't we, evacuate?
I'm not worried about it. The demons should have the pyrotechnics completely under control. We should be good for now. At least until they finish their set, that is.
How can you be so sure?
Well, I'm the one who summoned them forth, of course.
You what? When? How? Why?
It's a long, complicated story. Best suited for last week, perhaps. Now, let's eat.
Well, I won't turn down a free meal. So, what's your story, stranger? You got a real fancy hat and robes, and you summon demons. So I can only assume you do magic, yeah?
Oh, indubitably, my dear. I indeed do magic. Though I personally would not use such reductive phrasing.
You know, I'm something of a wizard myself.
You? An unassuming maiden? A mere babe? How old even are you?
Don't babe me, babe. I'm 42, but it's elf years, so, check out my wand.
She reached into her bag of holding and removed her crystal apple-tipped obsidian wand. The one she'd presently handed to the inquisitive wizard to inspect more closely.
Whoa, it's a genuine crystal apple. The wand jammed right through it. Look at that bright magenta aura surrounding it. The silky smoothness of the obsidian shaft. My god, it even has an arcane identifier.
Azataz turned to the camera and grinned a delightfully devilish grin.
It's just what I need.
Dude, are you good? You're sweating. A lot.
I am normal as women, I swear!
Okay. Can I have my wand back now?
Right, yes, of course. No, kid. For a rookie wizard, you sure do seem to have all your shit in order. Excuse my ceaseless pestering, but I simply must ask. How in Goblin Jesus' name did you manage to get your hands on a crystal apple?
Oh, I stole it from Ice-T's lair a couple of moons days back.
You met Ice-T and lived?
Oh, I met him all right. Then, I pretty much single-handedly killed him and all of his kids. No big deal.
I see. Well, then clearly you're already a master rogue. Why even bother picking up wizardry in the first place?
Because wizards are fucking cool, guy. Are you serious? I mean, don't get me wrong. The rogue-like lifestyle I've grown accustomed to has been fruitful and all. But after decades of wheeling and dealing and stealing, I asked myself, Krystall Everfall, what do you really want with your life? So just a few weeks ago, I took a risk. I got all my winter shit out of storage and went out on the heist of my life. The culmination of my roguing career materialized in solid, crystalline form.
Order up! Your bone-in buffalo wings and boneless onion rings, hot, fresh, and ready.
Wait, how can an onion ring be boneless?
I'm sorry, you like bones in your shit then?
That's a good point, I guess.
Enjoy, fine patrons!
Patrons, huh? You know, that reminds me of something. Today's episode of The Wizard Scroll is brought to you by listeners like you. Head on over to patreon.com/thewizardscroll today for instant access to all sorts of patron-exclusive content, including, but not limited to, early access to new episodes before they're released, phone and desktop wallpapers, and a whole bunch of other shit as well.
Sign up for a small monthly donation today at Patreon. That's patreon.com/TheWizardScroll. And you better know how to spell that. Anyway, that's about it from this old blabbermouth. Azataz, out!
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
What was what?
The music just changed? And you started rambling on about Patreon or whatever it was?
I don't recall.
I think I'm having an aneurysm.
Join the club,
The wizard said as he procured a joint from inside his pointy hat, stuck it between his lips, and lit the end with his laser eyes.
Hold on. I'm gonna try and blow it all. Check it out. Blasted perfect triangles. I was always bad with circles. Oh my god! Oh my god! I almost yacked! Oh, pardon me, Elf. Where are my manners? You want a hit of this?
I think I'm good. Thanks.
What? Don't tell me you're not a chop, are you?
He began darting his eyes left and right, hastily scanning the venue for undercover cool-as-heck orange paladins, before Krystall snapped him from his trance by pulling out her badge. What the fuck? She's got a badge?
Psych, it ain't mine. I swiped it for one of those donut munchers an hour ago. You think I could get a good price for this thing on the black market?
Maybe like 100, 200 gold if you get the right buyer. So you're a thief by trade then? Have you not been to Wizard High School?
Less thief and more dungeon crawler. You know, killing things, looting chests, cool adventure type shit. And no, I've never been. You see, I was actually hoping maybe you could teach me some spells. Impart some wisdom, perhaps.
Now hold on there, slow your roll, kid. It's not as easy as imparting some wisdom, quote-unquote, and bing bang boom, you're a wizard. Mastering the art of the arcane takes decades of patient study and decades more of practice. Do you even know any spells?
Well, I got Magic Missile pretty much down, I think.
Come on, kid. Magic Missile is the Comic Sans of spells. The lamest font there is. How are you gonna sit there and expect me to...
Oh gosh, I found him. He's over here, in booth 3.
And lo, in walked Trouble. Here came the Orc Maiden from last episode, still coated from head to tit in vomit, and her 3 gentlemen friends, each more buff than the last, each wearing an identical ripped-sleeve denim jacket to properly show off their massive biceps, all of whom had murder in their eyes as they stormed over to booth 3, to where the wizard and elf were sitting.
Ah, yes, 4 waiters. Wonderful. I'll have an order of curly fries, and also buco, medium well, one of those big fucking pretzels, and an ice cream mead float. What say you, kid? You want anything?
Azataz? I don't think these guys are here to take our order. I think they're...
Focky Mark and the Drunky Bunch at your service.
We're the drunky bunch because we drank a lot of beers.
That's right. Now listen to me, old man. My girl here tells me you threw up all over her pop, lock, and drop brand crop top. I tend to be a pacifist of sorts. I understand it might seem odd on account of all these muscles. I mean, look at these fucking veins. You could drive a wood Camaro through these babies. But when it comes to my girl, I'll pass my big meaty fist through your chest hole and rip your you're a cuck.
I believe the vital organ you were referring to is the appendix. Too bad for you. I had mine removed over 420 years ago. I used the extra space to store my emergency backup wizard weed joints. And as for your girl, perhaps someone should get her a paper towel because the vomit is still there.
I'm keeping it for DNA analysis, you Claude.
Fancy man with the big words thinks he's the walk of the cock just because he can say appendix. You're still a cuck, but you're also a scrawny old fart who couldn't get laid by his right hand.
Yeah, what he said. Scrawny, tiny, decrepit old pervert.
I may be old. I may be scrawny. I may be a pervert, but I am not tiny. You, of all people, should know that. After all, you did try to seduce me in the latrine last time on the wizard scroll.
You did what?
Don't listen to this geezer, babe. You know I was just leading him on so he'd buy me drinks.
You call second and a half base leading someone on?
Yeah. You really think I was attracted to you? Get real.
Why, I never! Oh my... You charlatan! You harlot! You Jezebel! You fucking... You meanie!
Well, I never...
You ruined my girl's night, bub. Big mistake. And I'll make sure it's your last. I'm gonna grab you, and I'm gonna squeeze you. I'm gonna cradle you in my loving arms and cuddle the daylights out of you. And then I'm gonna beat you in the ass. In the ass. Not on it, in it. I'm gonna turn you into a human sock puppet and entertain all the little kiddies in town. Like one of those fursonas they have down at Fredbear's Spitoonery. But first, me and the boys are gonna ruin your $10.99 all-you-can-eat until you leave your seat special. Grab 'em!
What? Wait, what? No! Ah! What is this blasphemy? You slanderous saboteurs! I didn't even get to give my catheter root a proper test drive yet, you fox! Now you've really done it. I'd say it's high time I turn the drunky bunch into the monkey bunch. Monkey spill!
Holy fucking shit! He turned two guys into monkeys!
What the? How the? Turn them back, Pipsqueak, before I equip my brass knuckles and perform some very unsavory acts upon your body and your face. And your ass.
My friend, you seem to have quite the obsession with my ass. I'm flattered, honestly, and you ain't the first. But you're not gonna lay a finger on me or in me, for that matter. I assure you. Now I'm going to give you one last chance to walk away with your life and leave me and my friend to our goddamn shit-ass $10.99 all-you-can-eat until you leave your seat special that I have to pay for again thanks to you, cuck.
Oh shit! He called him a cuck! The most original joke there is!
Indeed! It's even funnier because it's true!
I ain't walking nowhere except closer to you to get up all in your face right now, you old bag of bone saws. Now, apologize right the fork now to my girl, to me, and to the boys as well.
Why them? I think they like being monkeys. Isn't that right, boys?
And turn them back right now. I'm already asking the second time, and you do not want me to do it, the one, you don't want me to ask again. So do it quick before these punchies of mine turn your dentures into dust.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. You see these guns? Ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah. You may have made a cuck out of me, but you ain't got nothing on these babies, you soggy napkin of a man. Ooh, ah, yeah, you like that? Ooh, ah, yeah, come get some. Ooh, ah.
Give me a try, Marky Fart.
Oh, you wanna go, huh? Fine. It's your funeral. But don't worry. I'll make sure it's a closed casket. Boys, let's get ready to rumble.
Oh shit! It's a motherfucking wizard bar fight! Don't worry, Azataz. I got your back. Magic missile, go!
What are you blasting shit into the ceiling for, girl? Hit him!
Boys, take care of the broad. I'll handle the frail, decrepit, ancient old dirtbag myself.
No! Don't drag me out of my God damn it! Yeah!
Any last words, weakling?
You fool! This isn't even my final form! I am using a mere 0.42069% of my power! Now behold, as I go even further beyond!
Will Azataz charge up in time to defeat the dastardly Farky Mark? Will Krystall's magic missile ever come back down from the troposphere? Will our heroes be able to resume their $10.99 all-you-can-eat until you leave your seat special? Find out right now.
Azataz's robe, stained and singed as it was torn asunder as his body gained bulk at an exponential rate. As his back and his buys, his chest and his tries, his calves, quads, glutes, and all the other stuff swelled to Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan levels of powerful in a matter of moments. Presently, he wore nothing but his spandex thong, which clung for dear life under the immense pressure of his newly enhanced buns and thighs. And Farky Mark stood stunned at the sight of the wizard's inexplicably glistening musculature, as his feeble mind spun to process such insane gains in so little time.
Oh no, he's hot!
Get away from me before I turn the monkey bunch into the chunky bunch. I warned you! Yeah! Aw, what's the matter? Sad that I killed your brother? Don't worry, you won't feel anything at all in 3, 2, 1.
And lo, the magic missile Krystall had fired into the air some minutes earlier had miraculously returned in the nick of time. For now, the second monkey had a big bloody hole in his head where his medulla oblongata had once been. Also, he died.
Holy shit, that worked! That was the raddest shit I've done all week. Call me Krystall the raddest.
Azataz and Farky Mark stood toe to toe, face to face, ass to ass, wordlessly glowering each other down. When out of the blue, the wizard raised one arm high above his head, wiggling his fingers invitingly as he raised an eyebrow in the orc's direction.
Are you challenging me to a test of strength?
That depends. Are you man enough to accept?
You know it, Buster. I'm the manliest man around. I'm the manliest man in town, and me and my muscles are gonna take you down.
The orc said as he slowly, haltingly reached up to join hands with the wizard.
Everybody come look!
All the while, Krystall rallied up a small crowd to watch the spectacle. A dwarf in a visor and fanny pack even started running around and collecting wagers as the pair finally interlaced their fingies and commenced their contest. The newly formed crowd roared to life as they watched the orc gain an early upper hand, his greater height and weight helping him substantially as the two leaned into one another with nothing but pure strength at their disposal. It was a straight-up man-on-man embrace, each combatant pressing their pectorals onto the other as they jockeyed for position. Azataz was forced into a lowered crouch, pushing up against his larger, orcish challenger, the one whose toothy smirk signaled, prematurely, that he had this one in the bag. But before he could seal the deal, before the orc could overwhelm the wizard and force him down to the ground, Azataz stood once again. He screamed at the top of his lungs as he fought his way back up onto his feet, much to the delight of the swarm of people who'd gathered for the show. They hooted and hollered all the same as that Herculean wizard reclaimed equal footing with the Titan, the orc, whose brow accumulated beads of sweat as he struggled against his rival's second wind. The orc who was aghast to find himself pushed down to one knee, unable to dredge up the strength required of him to keep that unassuming old man god yoke at bay, unable to stand against the near-limitless reserves of power that his challenger seemed to conjure out of thin air.
Where? How? Why is this happening?
I've been sapping your life force out through your palms this whole time, dipshit! Now die!
For a moment, silence. Peeps looking left and right in shock, unsure of what to do about the murder they had just witnessed. Some light mumbling whispers exchanged, with one person in particular turning to his neighbor and asking, "Yo, did he just straight up kill that guy?" But these quiet, panicked murmurs were soon snuffed out, as one guy stepped forward from the crowd and began to slow clap. He was joined by another, and another, then several more, quickly snowballing into a crescendo of clapping as the whole room exploded into a riotous fit of applause.
Thank you, Oberg! We've been the Black Demon Society. Good night!
'Twas a calm summer's eve in Oakburg as everyone gathered to watch the spectacle that was the Timberfall Tavern burning to the ground. It was just as the wizard predicted. Once the Black Demon Society had finished their set, once they had disappeared into the plumes of fire and ash they had summoned forth, that very fire made quick work of engulfing the entirety of that massive, building-sized stump in a matter of minutes. Dozens were killed in the resulting scramble for the exit, but the general consensus remained unsullied that was one wild time.
Woofa! That was one wild time! Hey kid, I don't usually do this, but you seem like a cool chick. I'll take you under my wing, teach you everything an up-and-coming wizard would want to have in her wheelhouse, if and only if you do me this one teensy little tiny favor.
Anything.
You think you could pretend to be my girlfriend at my ex's party in a few weeks? You know, just to make her a little jealous perchance? It'll all be purely platonic though, wizard's honor.
Free booze and free magic lessons? I'm fucking there, man. Wow. You know, it's not every day that an all-powerful wizard invites you to crash some lich's party.
Well, not some lich. The lich. The very same one as the old phrase refers to is my ex-girlfriend.
I'm sorry. I must have misheard you. I thought you said that the batshit insane monarch of the undead, Umbrella the Lich Queen, is the ex in question.
No, you heard correctly. You and I shall be esteemed guests at Skullcap Castle on the eve of the next double full moon, like 2 Saturdays from now. Isn't that grand?
Okay. I kinda wish you had mentioned the whole Lich Queen thing earlier. But fuck it. We ball.
Excellent. We'll be in touch. I already know where you live. See you later.
Sounds good. Bye.
Ah, not too shabby, Devil Taz. You really are a lady killer. Who would have thought?
Angel Taz, my boy, was there ever any doubt?
As the Taz's eyes returned to their normal yellow coloration as Devil Taz emerged from the wizard's earhole.
They don't call me the whiz with the riz for nothing.
What? Huh? What's going on? Where am I? Why am I half naked?
Good news, Azzy. Devil Taz here managed to wrangle us up a date for that party. And all it took was several dozen innocent lives.
What? Really?
Really, really? Now, what do you say?
Yes! Victory for Azataz! I've still got it, baby!
Close enough. Come on, Angel Taz, let's get out of here, never to be seen or heard from again.
Oh yeah! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do! What the fuck is this on my broom? Don't tell me. A parking ticket? And a boot? How'd they even put a boot on this? There's no wheels, son of a fuck! Why, hello there, everybody. My name is Azataz the Wise. I am taking over the end slate for this episode. Check out this cool finger trick I learned. Ooh, so mysterious. I mean, you can't really see it right now because this is an audio podcast, but...
Azataz, what the fuck are you doing in here? The fuck out of my recording studio, man. Come on.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'll see my way out.
Fuck, man. Where was I? Thanks for tuning in to me screaming about wizards for a half hour. If you're still here, odds are that you liked what you just heard and are super-de-duper stoked for more. Much like this dapper young lad from all the way across the pond, K Moyan K, on Apple Podcasts, who writes, obscenely funny. Holy cow, I pissed and or pooped myself laughing at this show. ROFL emoji, 5 stars, baby. Thank you very much, Kay. Glad you're enjoying the show. If you would like to hear your review read here on the end slate of the episode, go ahead and leave a good one today. Apple Podcasts, Podcast Addict. I know Spotify has that little Q&A section now for you to leave feedback and such, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, episode 110 shall arrive in your feed next Saturday morning. So in the meantime, feel free to check out all the previous episodes of the show and subscribe to the feed. That way, you'll never miss out on a new episode of the Wizard Scroll when it drops. Word of mouth is how this show can continue to grow, so share the shit out of it with everyone you know. And until next Saturday, bye.